Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's me here, Kevin the Ninja, at the Moto Dojo. Are we ready to get this grind on? It's Tuesday, we're here in Tempest time yet again. We made it there yesterday. We got one gun Tempest, we got 32 more to go. So I hope you're chilling with us today. It's going to be a fantastic stream. Let me see if I can get this overlay working for my camera. Just having some difficulties, bear with me here. Alright, let's try that again. Hey, we're live. It's me, Kevin, here, the Ninja at the Moto Dojo. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Quadri, I see you joined us. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, we love good high energy, good vibrations here. We're all about positive vibes. So if you're into working out and while gaming at the same time, this is the channel. So like I was saying, we're in our Tempest grind right now. We got one yesterday. We got 32 more to go. We're going to hit Singularity hopefully this month. So tune in. June is my favorite month out of the year, not just because of my birthday, but also because it's the return of the sun here in summer where I live. It's piping hot. It's getting hotter by the day. And so I feel like it's a good day to grind. If you're working out with me, I hope you are. Jump in. Let's get this. We're only doing 5K today. So let's see what's happening. Let's see what lobbies we can jump in on. Hopefully it's going to be a really good grind. I'm wondering why my camera keeps on doing its little mess. We'll see. I'm going to reset some things here. Let's see. My left monitor isn't responding, so I'm going to reset it. There we go. Okay, I think it's my phone messing me up. Alright, let's give it a shot. If it glitches out on me, I apologize. But yeah. Hey, thanks, Quadri. I'll hit you up on Discord. We have a channel. I like to game with other people that are like-minded individuals that love the game and love the grind as much as I do. It's a fun game. I feel like Black Ops has only refined itself over the years. Black Ops 7 for me is the best we've had. Black Ops 6 was fantastic. Heck, even Cold War was awesome. Black Ops 4 I think is like a fan favorite for most people. I love it. I still go back to visit it occasionally, especially the zombies Easter eggs. To which we're doing a monster marathon workout on June 26th, 27th, probably the 26th or 27th of this month. We're going to do another marathon stream, 26 miles, and we're going to be doing Infinite Warfare Zombies Super Easter egg, the whole playthrough, and it's going to be amazing. I hope we're going to have success. We attempted it the other month, and we failed a little bit, which was unfortunate for us. Let's do something with this camera here. I might have to restart my Mac now that I think about it. Sometimes it gets a little stale, putting it in sleep mode, you know. Oh, it's the camera. It's my camera itself. Boy, what an awful glitch I'm going in through. Let me see if I can... Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something with this camera. Let's try it. Let's just try to remove the camera. And let's hook it up again. Let's see. Okay, that's big screen, which is great, but it keeps glitching out. Yeah, I see this happening. Alright, we're going to restart here. We're going to have to restart. There we go. Okay, now I'm nice and tiny. Yeah, it's definitely... glitching out, my goodness. Wow, how interesting. Alright, let's try something here. Okay. A little disconnect, reconnect. Sorry about that. That's a embarrassing little blip there. Let's see if this continues on. If it does, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to get a new... I think it's the two things, my camera and the video relay card. That card, since I'm streaming on both Twitch and YouTube, I think it has a hard time keeping up, which is unfortunate. Alright, let's see. We're grinding submachine guns, so this is a new one. We're running with the Razor. It's razor sharp. Oh man, got me. Cool. So yeah, the achievement that I was most proud of was this Lucker skill calling card, and that thing was amazing to me. I've hit about 33 Hail Marys, but 15 of them had to be long shot, like cross maps. There's that map. What was the map called? Abyss, the submarine map, which is such a fun, tight little map. Boy, it gets nice and sweaty in there, and I love it. And you could sit on either corridor and just chuck your tomahawk, and guaranteed you're going to be hitting those Hail Marys. The problem is they're not cross maps, so they don't count for that luck or skill calling card. So yeah, you had to get that. And in my opinion, throwing a cross map Hail Mary literally 3 times. Oh my gosh, my camera. This thing is not liking it for some reason. I'm gonna have to reset. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reset. Now my game is out of sync here. How awful. Man. Like the first time this has happened. And yeah, I've beaten it up a pretty fair amount, I think, this card. But yeah, that luck or skill calling card is definitely one that I'm most proud of. Let's see, where are they? Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright, the video's hanging in. Alright, what are we working on? Bloodthirsties, right? 5 kills without dying 3 times. And we're home free. Oh, they spotted me. Surrounded me. Oh, it's my phone trying to connect. Ah, my phone. I gotta disconnect my phone. I think that's what's happening. My phone is trying to connect to the video. And it's like, oh, you want to use your phone video. I don't want to use my phone video. Alright. Let's see what's what. Okay. Oh boy, getting beat up. Yeah, it's my phone it's wigging out. I'm gonna have to cut it. Just disconnect my phone. But my phone is my relay to my Mac server. So I built this app, this HUD that we're looking at. I built this because I wanted something a little bit more refined. I've seen some out there, and I was like, I could do a little bit better. I'm a programmer. So I built this overlay to capture my biometrics, to have a instant readout, so I could track it better than the Apple Fitness. For one, the Apple Fitness keeps pausing on me. I remember being on one of my marathon runs, and it paused for like 20 minutes. So 20 minutes of my workout didn't really count, and I lost like 2 miles. And I'm like, this is garbage. So yeah, I built a fitness watch app that syncs to my phone, and then my phone's a relay to my Mac server, and that's what we're getting the readout from. Alright, let's get warmed up. First match, get the first jitters out of the way. Here we go. Yeah, this is my home gym actually. Miss David, welcome to the channel. Yeah, we call this the Moto Dojo for a couple of things. One, it's an actual dojo training hall, kind of a digital platform for me to hopefully inspire people to get a workout in while they're gaming. And also, it's a motor, not just on the treadmill, but I ride a motorcycle. And so I'm going to be doing more motorcycle streams of me just riding. And so I call it the Moto Dojo. Because yeah, I used to teach martial arts. And unfortunately, when I moved, I didn't have a dojo to be able to teach. And so I figured the only way I could reach people is to do it digitally. And so yeah, thank you for the follow. Yeah, this is the way I've been gaming for the past, man, 7-8 years. I just recently started streaming in December, but yeah, I used to just do these games, primarily Black Ops, Cold War, even Vanguard. I didn't really like that game, but I played it anyway. And yeah, someone told me, says, hey, you know, you should be a streamer because you got good energy, good vibes. And yeah, so I just thought, why not? I'm getting my workout in every day. I might as well stream it for everybody. And yeah, so far the community is full of love. Yeah, it's PlayStation 5 that I'm on. I'm running this. I've been having some problems with my video card, so you might see a delay. So I'm gonna end up buying a new video card because this one isn't the best. I think I got like the medium level of video cards. And so I need to go for the high-end 8K full UHD. I think those are the ones that you can stream on multiple platforms without much delay. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm getting torn up. There's a spicy lobby we're in. Alright, let's go ninja mode. Let's see if we can flank him out here. Okay, we got one guy. We're just trying to get our bloodthirsties. That's all we're trying to do. We're on our Tempest grind right now. We already got arc light on our 33 weapons. Come on, where are you? Oh my gosh, they're all over me. Let's go. Hey, thanks, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's yeah, something I'm pretty good at. Some people say I have high functioning ADHD, which I'm okay with. Oh my goodness, tore up. Yeah, early mornings here where I live is a nice time to play because I get a lot of people from, I think, Asia. I see a lot of Asian names in the play, and I think they're really tight. They're really good. So they give me a run for my money. But yeah, we hit Prestige Master several months ago, and I used to be a primary zombies player, just playing the game for zombies. But I realized multiplayer has the replay value. I can kind of burn out easy just playing zombies. Yeah, first-person shooters are my favorite. I was thinking actually going back and playing Tekken, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter. I play those games on my downtime sometimes. But I really like the idea of a first-person shooter because for me, I kind of try and match the pace with my character. And yeah, after 5, 6, 7 miles, I could forget that I'm running. And I'm just like engaged with the play. Yeah, I'm in Utah. I'll say that. I'm in the state of Utah, in USA. So yeah, right now it's shaping up for a nice warm summer, which I'm happy about. June's my favorite month. I call it the return of the sun. All right, dead last. Boy, yeah, we had some technical difficulties, but it looks like my video is working now. So yeah, I like to do 5Ks every day, and then on Saturdays is usually where I get my half marathons in. I take a break usually on Fridays, so I can hit Saturdays hard. And let's see where we are with our grind. Yeah, we're working on Tempest right now. So yeah, we got some work to do. We only have one gun Tempest, so we got 32 to go. Yeah, I appreciate you guys with the energy. Like I said, I'm here to really just inspire, motivate, and hopefully educate people into getting a workout in while they're video gaming. I realize, and I have kids, and my son, he's 23, and he was telling me, you know, I have a hard time juggling between working out and playing video games because he still plays video games. He's got a young daughter, so it's hard for him to video game. And I said, you gotta wake up earlier and you gotta mix them. So I bought him a treadmill. I don't think he's really used it, but I said, hey, jump in when you can. He works kind of a hard shift, so it's hard for him to get him in the morning. But I said, when you get home, hit it hard, take a nice shower, refresh, and boom, go play with your daughter. So we'll see. But yeah, I've had a lot of people comment saying it's hard to get a workout, especially as you get older. I'm gonna out myself. I'm 40 years old, and most guys my age is where they start slowing down, which is tough. I get it, because our metabolism dips, our energy levels dip, we get anxiety. Like, what the heck's that about? But what I realize is anxiety is just stored energy in our bodies, and we have to use it. We have to use it. Yeah, my gym workout is my part-time gig. I'm a full-time developer, software developer, and I work for a medical software company. And so it's like constant mental fatigue I'm hit with every day. And so I hit a workout in early to kind of refresh my mind, so I'm prepared to start the day. I wish I could do this full-time, but yeah, definitely finances say otherwise. So yeah, it's my passion though. I used to teach martial arts for 15 years. I used to teach Taekwondo and Judo, and I even taught yoga for a year before I moved. And I realized that it was hard to engage people unless they were coming into the dojo. And so I started playing video games and working out like 7 years ago. And I realized in this digital age that we're in, the best way to reach out is through technology. And so right now, like, yeah, we can stream, we can have all these like avenues of reaching out to people on Twitch, YouTube, wherever, and just motivate people. Like, because no one's paying me to do this, and I would not want anyone to pay me to do it because I'm going to be doing this anyway. But the most thing is just showing people that it's not impossible. Like, showing people that you can do what I'm doing. And yeah, like I said, I run marathons, 5K every day, sometimes 10K, and then half marathons on the weekends. But people could start with 1 mile. Heck, even running or walking 1 mile is perfectly fine. As long as you get the body moving and you get a good sweat in, like, that's the best thing you can do for your body. And like I said, especially as we get older, our metabolism dips, our energy levels dip. We get this newfound of anxiety. Like, I remember, it was probably like 15 years ago when I started having these like weird, like heart palpitations, waking up, and I would feel like dread about the workday. And that's normal. I mean, getting anxious about the day. But yeah, I was diagnosed with anxiety, and yeah, everyone was telling me anxiety is normal. Like, it's just the part of getting older. And the more I sat with that, I understood that's when I stopped teaching martial arts. It was about 14 years ago. And so as soon as I stopped working out every day, the anxiety crept in. And it didn't just creep in, it paralyzed me. Like, some days I would just have to call out because I was like, I can't breathe, I can't think. It was awful. And so a friend turned me on to running. So I started really running 14 years ago. And as soon as I did, the anxiety died. Like, just died. Not that it's not there, but I'm now able to suppress it every day with a workout. So that's kind of my message, is these games are kind of like good and bad. They're not harmful, but they can be. Say, if I would just sit and stress over the game. Like, here I'm grinding for Singularity Camo, and it's a tough grind. It's been taking me 5 months to get to this part. If I wasn't working out, the game would be like awful feeling, because grinding pistols, grinding rocket launchers, like all these things is really tough. But it doesn't have to be a mental strain. This is supposed to be like stress relief for me, playing video games where I'm not thinking about work or worldly problems. I'm just focused on this gun right now, getting it Tempest. And if I'm working out, I'm forcing air into my lungs, which is helping my body and my mind clear itself away from stress. And yeah, like I said, anxiety just goes out the window. And so I could say that it's really important to work out. And if you can't work out and play video games, try sacrificing one or the other. Like, hey, if I can't run and game, I'm just gonna run today. And then tomorrow I'll make up for it as like a reward. Tomorrow I'll just play video games for 40 minutes or whatever. And eventually you'll say, man, maybe I can just get one workout in while I'm video gaming and try it out. So yeah, first-person shooters are the best way, I felt like, for me to get that in. Because yeah, I'm trying to match the pace with my character, trying to run at the same speed. Let's see where we're going here. There we go. There we go. Let's flank them out with the ninja mode here. Got a couple guys here. One guy. There we go, teammates. Man, I'm always in the lobby with really good teammates. Usually we're battling each other for a kill. My teammates are so good. Let's see. I've been playing hardcore for like 2 months, trying to get the pistols gold. And so going back to regular mode is, oh, there's a HUD I can look at. Oh, I have to get used to that. But yeah, submachine guns, I thought I would reward myself with getting submachine guns Tempest first. And then I'll try pistols again, or marksman rifles. I want them to bring back snipers only. Like, for me, snipers only is awesome for especially getting 5 kills. And it equals out the playing ground. Whew. Yeah. I'm also the sweatiest gamer. I don't think I have to say that. Yeah, I'm definitely a sweaty gamer. For sure. Oh man, they got that center area locked down. We gotta switch it up. I also have to remember to use my grenade. Trying to work on all the side achievements too, side calling cards, while I get the Tempest Camo. So I need to use my sight grenade. Get kills with that. Let's see, where are they? Oh, there's a guy behind us, or is that their dog? Maybe. Nope. Okay. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I don't want any of that center. They're all over it. Alright, got one. Yeah, I really just love these games, and I think that they've only refined themselves over the years. I've been playing, Call of Duty since the beginning, 2010. And I realized that the mechanics have gotten better. Some of the maps have stayed the same, like Nuketown. We've definitely seen Nuketown throughout the years. But yeah, the gameplay has refined itself, the characters have evolved. The guns are just super cool. I love the futuristic guns, so I was really happy to hear that this map was like 2025. And it's not to say I didn't like World War II. I really didn't like Vanguard, to be honest with you. But I grinded that one anyway. I wanted the atomic camo, so I grinded that one pretty heavily. World War II, I didn't get any of the challenges done except zombies. That was when I was a primary zombies player only. Alright, we got one bloodthirsty. Just need 2 more. And we're there. Ooh, who's got me? They're coming for me. But yeah, stay tuned. If you guys like Infinite Warfare zombies, that's like my favorite zombies to play. And I think it's the 26th of this month. I'm going to be doing my marathon right here. And we're going to be doing all Infinite Warfare zombies Easter eggs in a singles run. I did an attempt on that on the channel 2 months ago. And we failed. We died during the boss fight in Challenge Shuffle. And then Mephistopheles got us. And I actually had to stop at mile 21. Because I was just too lightheaded. I didn't prepare well enough in advance. But we did have a success marathon back in February where I did Black Ops 6 Zombies, the Chaos storyline, where I did all the Easter eggs except for Ancient Evil. I ended up hitting 26 miles at the beginning of Ancient Evil, so we kind of stopped right there. But I want to push myself next time we do that, because those maps are a little bit longer, especially Voyage takes a lot of time, and Ancient Evil takes a lot of time. But Dead of the Night, I want to do under an hour, and 9 under an hour. But we had 2 crashes. Oh my gosh. We were at the boss fight for Voyage, and at the PlayStation crashed, and it was pretty awful. So we restarted, and I said, well, we won't do Voyage, we'll just go into 9. And like 20 minutes into 9, crashed again. And these were server crashes. I thought my PlayStation was overheating, but it wasn't. It was the network. So PlayStation 4, I picked the wrong Saturday, and it was crashing. So that was awful. But I want to give it another chance. I feel like the Chaos storyline I loved almost more than the Ether. And I say that only because Blood of the Dead is a very hard map to play solo, for any of you that have played that. Blood of the Dead on Black Ops 4 is one of the harder Easter eggs. The boss fight is easy. There are certain steps leading up to the boss fight that are just really difficult and tricky. And so I did that, boy, I want to say, yeah, beginning of February. I did a trial run of just Blood of the Dead, and it was 2 hours and 14 minutes. And I thought, there's no way I'm going to be able to do all the Easter eggs when that one's itself takes me 2 hours. So yeah, that's why I like the Chaos storyline a little bit more, just because I can get pretty much all the Easter eggs done in a marathon. I think the Voyage crash cost us some time. Oh, look at me, lucky me. 2 guys right there, that's just luck. Alright, here we go. Oh, we see a guy popping up. Is that my guy? Okay, he's my guy. Hacienda. Who's happy about getting Hacienda back? One of the best maps from Black Ops 4. That and Grind. I love Grind. I used to be a skater boy back in high school, so it reminds me of going to a skate park. But yeah, Modern Warfare 4, super happy about. I played both Modern Warfare. Well, I didn't really play Modern Warfare 1. I know, bad on me, right? Bad on me. Woo! Getting flashed out here. Let's see. Okay, he's right here. He's right here. Oh, come on, aim. There we go. There we go. Good job, teammates. Yeah, I'm always in the lobby with the best guys, man. Like I said, usually it's me having to fight my way up to first place, because they're so good. They take all the kills. They hog them all. But yeah, Modern Warfare 4, or Modern Warfare SA, I call it. I can read Korean. And so when I saw the advertisement, the 4 character is actually SA in Korean. So I've been calling it Modern Warfare SA. But yeah, this should be a really futuristic, I guess semi-futuristic map. And based on Korea, it looks like a North and South Korea war. So that's going to be really fun, since we're not getting another Black Ops this year, which I'm okay with. It gives me more time to grind 100% multiplayer. Alright, let's see what's going down under here. Let's see what's what. They're all upstairs, right? They're all upstairs. The wall jumping is like the primary mechanic which makes this game awesome. Because you're playing these Black Ops 4 maps, now with wall jumping. Oh, sorry, teammate. And yeah, you're just flying upstairs, bouncing off walls, getting those tight jump shots. Really cool. Oh, got me. Good shot. But yeah, thanks for the follow, everybody. You guys are giving me a lot of love and support, and I'll be sure to return the favor to you guys. But yeah, I was thinking the other day of playing some fighting games actually too. But that's going to be after, like, probably in a couple months while we're waiting for Modern Warfare and I'm already 100% with multiplayer here. I already got 100% zombies, and I'm not the biggest Warzone fan. I played it. It's fun to play with a lot of people. Solo, it's kind of tricky. You really have to be really good in that kind of battle style. And for me, I just haven't practiced Warzone. One of my buddies is a Warzone player, and he's really good. So if I can, I'll try and play with a teammate or two. That's the way to do Warzone, I think. But yeah, just zombies and multiplayer. And endgame, I do want to play the story. It's funny, I'm writing a book, a companion guide on Call of Duty Zombies that also correlates to the storyline, but I've never actually played the story in Black Ops, which is ridiculous. Hey, nice bike. If I'm writing a book, I should have done more research, but the story is based on the idea of the characters, not really the characters themselves, but what they represent. So the title of the book is called Symbolism, Spirituality, and the Undead. And it's basically an anatomical representation of what those characters idealize or embody. So the characters in the zombies game, I call them the 4 elements. And in doing so, they correlate to esoteric symbolism, occult knowledge and wisdom, and all things alchemy. And so when I put those together, this is conspiracy theory time. When I put those together like 14 years ago, I started really investigating more, and I said, these characters are parallel to a lot of things that have happened throughout history. And so I dare say that these writers and the story creators of Black Ops have done their research. Oh, that guy's just waiting for me. So yeah, I'm finishing up the book. AI has helped me a lot. I've been able to write chapters with the help of AI, where before I had like 15,000 words, and now I'm at 50,000 words. So it's helpful, but I have a lot to sort, a lot to go through. So yeah, that's another thing I'm working on my downtime. Working it out. Oh my goodness, these guys are just tearing me up. We're not doing good. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna be last place. I'm gonna be last place for sure. But yeah, love this game. Love the community. A lot of great content creators out there. Like I scroll on Twitch all the time and just look and see what people are running, and everyone just has good energy. Like I said, it's kind of hard to remain positive sometimes playing this game, because yeah, this game can wear on you if you grind it as hard as I do. But yeah, I found the trick to kind of trick your mind into doing hard things, but in a fun way. So yeah, running 4 miles can be considered really difficult, but once you get in the grind, once you get in the first mile, really, you kind of forget that you're running. Yeah, I'm not the best player, as you can see. I tend to rush in a lot because I'm hungry for the kills, but it's really just about playing over and over. Repetition is better than perfection. Oh, I unlocked the katana. Yes, we are golden boys. This is great because I've been waiting for a new melee. I love the melee weapons, especially the karambit and the ballistic knife combo. I'm glad they brought that back from Cold War. That was the last time we saw it. And then it was also in Black Ops 4. So finally we unlocked a new melee, the katana, and I promised myself I would get that one Arclight, Tempest, and Singularity. So sweet. I was waiting to hit that. This is great. This is good time. Good times. So, yeah, I like to think of myself as a ninja. I still practice martial arts. I have a workout bag in my garage that I still beat up now and then. And, yeah, I think a ninja needs a katana, for sure. Go. Let's see. Respawn flipping. There's another guy right over there. Oh, my teammate got him. Good job, guy. Good job. We'll see. We'll see. If I can get one more bloodthirsty, I'll feel okay about it. My goal is pretty much one Tempest gun per grind, per run. So we'll see if we can get this Razor. Let's see if we can get that Tempest. Okay. I think maybe one more kill. See if we can line them up here. See if we can line them up. No, up there. Yeah, they're hanging back. They're waiting for me. They're waiting for me. Aw, we got it, guys. We got it. That's alright. That's alright. Maybe 2 more maps. Maybe. Whew. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, it's been warming up in my area here in Utah. And so I have to wake up nice and early, which is easier to do in the summertime. It was like in the wintertime, we just want to sleep, which is natural, and to go into hibernation mode. And so in the summer, it's, yeah, you got more energy, wake up with a little bit of fire in you, and that tells you to get the day going. Let's get some water on. Let's get some water going. Hey. All right. New map. Gridlock is another fan favorite returning. I love it. It's all Japanese, dialed out, decked out. And we haven't touched shotguns, but we need that buckshot camo calling card because that's going to be part of the 100%er. So we'll see. But I realized if I was doing the grind, and this is different, I remember, man, even Cold War, and I think Vanguard, yeah, Vanguard especially, you had to get every class gold in order to progress into your mastery camo. And in Vanguard especially, I hated because there was one rocket launcher that didn't have an auto lock, basically an iron sight, and you had to shoot down like 15, I think 15 or more, maybe at least 15 aerial score streaks, which was really frustrating because a lot of those maps is World War II, very dark maps. It seemed like everything, like the whole sky was cloaked in smoke, and so it was really challenging to get those. So I definitely hated doing that grind, and that was right before. No, I was running and gunning at that time too. I was doing my running at that part, and I had to actually sit down and like stare at the sky and wait for these score streaks to happen because, you know, the hardest thing about running and gunning is sniper kills and aerial score streaks. But I've gotten used to doing snipers while running, so that's been helpful. You just do a bunch of them over and over and over again, and you eventually get it. And yeah, so Vanguard, awful game. I didn't really like the play. I didn't like the maps, and I hated the guns. I don't like the old-fashioned guns. I just didn't. I just couldn't get used to them. Oh, I thought we were spawn flipped. Well, I guess now we are. Now we are. There we go. Oh, my guy got him. Yeah, my teammates are always the best, man. They're always the best. All right, we're getting lit up here. I have to remember to use my tactical. Light them up. The one thing I am wanting to go back and grind is actually Infinite Warfare multiplayer. Back then, I was only a zombies player, and so I have all the mastery camos for zombies, but I don't for multiplayer. And yeah, it was late last year. I was like, what's multiplayer and Infinite Zombies like these days? And it's still alive. You have to go at the right times. Like right now, nobody's playing, but 12 hours from now, everybody's on, especially Friday and Saturday night. Yeah, everybody's on. So this stream, I'm gonna update my schedule, but this stream will happen throughout the whole summer at this time, maybe a little bit earlier, and we're gonna be going for at least 45 minutes. Aw, he lit me up. He knew where I was. And we're gonna be doing Monday through Thursdays, multiplayers, rest on Friday, and Saturdays, Super Saturdays, we're doing our Super Easter egg runs, either half marathons or full marathons. So this weekend we need to do another half marathon. It was actually going to be our full marathon this Saturday, but I broke a rib. I broke a rib a month, 2 weeks ago, and it's not healed. Like right now, it's hurting, but I'm pushing through the pain. That's why it's kind of hard to breathe. I'm kind of having to suck wind. So yeah, I feel kind of like half my ability. And so the workouts are a little tougher, but I figure end of June it'll be nice and healed up, ready for a 26-mile push. Because yeah, I gotta say I've had a lot of anxiety build up. I've been using it, but a lot of energy. Like for some reason, I've been waking up at 3 o'clock, the witching hour, to do my moon rituals, of course. But really, I've been waking up with like a lot of fire in my mind and in my heart. And it might be because work stress. I don't really have life stress. Like I have the perfect life. Oh, hey, Miss David, welcome back. Oh, hey, thanks for the follow, Gaming Girl, or Gamey GL. I hope I'm saying that right, sorry. But yeah, I'll check you out on Discord. I appreciate the follow. Yeah. It's okay not to gift me. To be honest, I have everything in my life. I got my electric cello, I got my treadmill, my PlayStation 5, I just bought a motorcycle. Kind of going through a midlife crisis, if you couldn't tell. So yeah, to tell you the truth, if you want to gift somebody that doesn't have any followers or that doesn't have any views, and make their day, because you guys are making my day just being a part of the channel, like, and just watching me. Because to be honest, I thought, who would want to see this crazy bald guy run on a treadmill and play the game? Like, there are other better players out there. I'm never top of the leaderboards. I'm just a guy grinding for Singularity. So it means a lot to me with you guys just participating. So yeah, this is my multi-purpose room. It's my office. I work from home. I'm a software developer, and it's also my dojo, my digital space. It's also my concert hall. I play the cello. So one of these days I'm gonna bust out my cello and you'll just be hearing me play the cello. If you guys are into that. I have a YouTube channel where I save all of my videos. If you guys want to check that out, that's cool. But yeah, welcome to the stream, you guys. I've been hit up about growing the channel, and there's a lot of ad revenue people out there, which is cool. There's other people that help others just simply growing their channel, and I think that's awesome. It could be something that I'm interested in for sure. My main goal, yeah, really is just helping others get into a workout. Because I was saying earlier how my son, he's 24 this year, and he was saying how he just can't find time to work out. He works a long, hard day in construction, and I get it. That's brutal work. I used to work construction, and so it's hard for him to relieve that stress through working out, because he's more inclined to just play a video game. And I said, you can play a video game and work out. And so I got him a treadmill and I said, hey, use it. Like, just walk on it. Even walking helps you mentally relieve stress. You don't have to run marathons like I do. And yeah, it dawned on me, looking into a lot of health statistics, that not a lot of kids are getting workouts these days, which is strongly due to the influx of information overload. We get a lot of information. Yeah, I'm a 90s kid. I grew up in the 90s, and we didn't have as much information sensory overload that we do today, which allowed me to focus on martial arts, getting my black belts, teaching other ninjas how to be ninjas. And so it saddens me, because working out is what everyone should do. Not necessarily running, but some way, shape, or form. Swimming, biking, hiking, anything to relieve your mind of all the information sensory overload and the worldly stress that we get simply by having an iPhone or a smartphone. And so my idea is teaching kids here on Twitch, or just anybody on Twitch and YouTube, hey, what I'm doing is not impossible. It's something that anyone can do, and it's a little bit easier than we might think. But yeah, I've been doing this for almost a decade of running and gunning, so to speak. And so if I can do it, I know that everyone else can, or at least find a way. Like, I did follow this DJ that does a Stairmaster workout while she's DJing, and I'm like, even that, like a Stairmaster workout, that's perfect. Yeah, man, that's some brutal stuff. You do that for more than 5 minutes, you're gonna feel it. And so I feel like this is a good time for me to kind of come out of my shell and say, you know what, I can hopefully motivate others to do what I do this. I stream part-time. This isn't my full-time gig. I'm barely streaming 5 days a week, 4 days, Monday through Thursday, and then Saturday I'll stream for a couple hours at least to get either a half marathon, or once every other month I'll do a marathon, which is like 5 hours, 5.5 hours. So yeah. Yeah, if I could only do this, but yeah, I'm a full-time software developer for a medical software company, and so that's my full-time gig, which takes up 8, 9, 10 hours some days, 5 days a week. But it's also my passion. I coded this HUD that we're looking at. I made this because I wanted an overlay. I used to not have one. Just looking at my watch and like saying, oh yeah, we're at this many miles, or it's been this long. And I realized, you know, Kevin, I build software apps, very complex apps, health apps, data apps. I can build this. And so I took a couple of weekends, got this hammered out. It has some quirks that I want to work out, but yeah, it's definitely something that helps me keep myself honest with my workouts. So yeah, it's a great time to be alive, guys. I gotta say, it's a great time to be alive. We probably have another match in. We're doing kind of poorly, but I'm in some good lobbies right now. Some good lobbies. You guys working on any games that you guys like to play? Black Ops. Like I said, I'd like to do more fighting games in the future once I'm done with Black Ops for the most part. Well, thank you, Miss David. You're pretty kind. It's something that a friend taught me about 10 years ago. He was a triathlete and kind of one of my coaches. And he said, you know, sometimes we talk a lot of hate on ourselves. And when we do that, unintentionally, it reverberates outward. And when I started learning about chakras and energy wheels and energy in general, good vibes are all that matter. So I realized, yeah, there's a lot of hate in the world. You know, the world can seem kind of ugly, and the worst thing I could do is play into that and feed it outward. Because yeah, there are some days where I feel sad, some days where I'm beaten up, and the worst thing I could do is talk bad about me, because what happens is, I'll start maybe getting angry at the game and start, oh man, why did you kill me? Or, oh, I was one shot away, like, I'm gonna really get that guy. And it's tough because in the end, it's just a video game. But two, your subconscious takes in everything that we're saying and even thinking, and that reverberates outward. Because we're energy vessels, we're beings of light, and we have these energy wheels inside of us that take in and put out energy in different factions. And I can go on for days about chakras and energy and vibrations, but the gist of it is each of our energy centers are reserved for certain aspects of our mind. The heart is the biggest vibratory center of our being, and it actually expands farther than our field that our mind produces, our electromagnetic field. And so our heart energy is like the one that we have to guard, but also open at the same time. We have to guard it from bad energy, but we have to open it to good energy to release good energy. And so, to tell you the truth, playing this game while on streaming has made me happier. It's weird, because one, hey, I'm on camera, and I realize I don't want to see myself being ugly on camera or being disrespectful or rude to strangers on my camera, on my game. It doesn't really look good. And at the end of the day, it doesn't feel good either. And I think about my granddaughter. I recently became a grandfather last year. And I thought, you know what? Maybe when I'm gone, she'll see one of my videos or say, hey, what did Grandpa used to do when he was my age or whatever? I'm like, oh, he played this weird video game that no one's heard of. But look at it. He did it in a fun way, or he did it in a kind way. And so, yeah, streaming and playing this game has made me, it's kind of forced me to be kinder. And man, I tell you, even like the 5 years of doing yoga was helpful, but not as much as being on camera and streaming. That has like forced me to say, hey Kevin, you say you're a nice guy, you say you're positive and whatever, but were you just dogging on that player or shouting on your stream on how awful this game is or how awful the teammates are or whatever? Like, that's not really being true. And so, yeah, something interesting happens when you hit a midlife crisis like me, turning 40 years old. You kind of have to reconcile a lot of your shortcomings and your pain points. And for me, it's working them out. Yeah, appreciate that, Miss David. Yeah, kind words. Yeah, for sure. Feel free to send me messages. We'll chat, because my aim is to spread positivity in a world that might seem kind of hard, kind of ugly at times. This morning I was even just thinking on my walk with my dog on how it's so nice to disconnect, like just to not even take my phone out when I go on a walk for an hour, and just not even look at it, because I know that the world problems will be there. One of my favorite artists, Prince, you may have heard of the guy, was really popular in the 80s and 90s. He is a very intelligent man. Prince had so much wisdom, and one of the things I remember him saying is, we don't have to take on the stress of the worldly problems, especially now. And he was saying this back in the 90s, but especially now, where we're talking about information overload, our overlords, giving us all this information. It's not really helpful, is it? The only thing that we can control is our lives, our immediate lives, and our environment. And so I like to think I'm a Ninja Turtle sometimes. The turtles inspired me to do martial arts when I was a kid. And so that's why I did martial arts for, 16 years, taught for 15. And they taught me how a ninja is a master of himself and his environment. And you put those two together and you become a peaceful warrior. Why? Because you are embodying that which you want, and that's a better character. And I like to think of how you can change the world. You change the world by first changing yourself, because you start a little vibration, a little ripple outward, and that vibration, that ripple will continue to spread. And so oops. And so what's important to do is focus first on being kind to yourself and being loving and forgiving and understanding to yourself. One thing that I didn't really learn in martial arts, Taekwondo and Judo, was I was always hard on myself. Like I would always beat myself up like, oh, I failed that match, or oh, I messed up that technique, or whatever. And I would just get down sometimes, especially tournaments. I used to go like 5-6 tournaments a year, a couple of nationals, dozens of state competitions, win or lose. I would come back saying, why did I do that, or why did I mess up? And it would kind of beat me down. But that was like the martial arts way when I grew up, was no, you beat yourself up and then you build yourself back up. Yoga taught me is that you have to first resolve conflict with the warrior within. And the warrior within is the ego. My DC name is the same as my Twitch channel name. Yeah, Moto Dojo _. And so yoga, I could recommend for anybody at any fitness level, at any age, because yoga, its primary aim is to starve the ego to feed the soul. And you could be spiritual, you could be religious, or not, but we all have this ego mindset that says, I'm better than somebody, or I'm stronger than somebody, or I'm more powerful, or look at me, and yeah, here I am on camera, kind of saying, look at me. But at the end of the day, it's like, I want to help people understand that you can do this too. And so yoga taught me, in order to really love yourself, you have to kind of forgive yourself, kind of fight back those words. And instead, it's all about, they call it silent suffering, which is really just listening to your heart. And so forms of meditation is listening to your heart. You're just breathing, getting to a quiet place in your mind so that you can begin to hear your heart. And when you do that, you also heal it. So you listen to it and you heal it and you say, why was I so mad, or why was I so angry, or why was I so caught up in all this, stress that may not really matter? So yeah, I recommend yoga for anybody. It's a truly passionate art of mine. I do it every morning. Maybe I'll do it on stream. So yeah. Oh no. What's going on with my channel? Oh, okay. Yeah, let me find my chat here, and I'll post in my username here. For the Discord. Oh, it's not underscore. My channel is just Moto Dojo. Let me see if I can get a link in the chat. There we go. Copy link. There we go. Okay, there's my Discord, everybody. Awesome. Okay. Should have it. What time are we at? Oh, I gotta jump off. I gotta be at a meeting at 9. Hey, thank you so much for everybody for the support. I gotta jump off, unfortunately. I'll add you up here. I got your account. So thank you. Gotta back out of the match. I don't like doing this to leave my team. Sorry, team. But yeah, all in all, successful run. We didn't quite get Tempest. It turned out to be a little ranting session, but I hope you guys had some benefit in watching. I feel like if I can do one thing with this channel, it's just to inspire one person to do similar what I do. I feel like, you know, I'm extreme, but that's kind of in my nature. But I feel like if we spread the word out, we find the others, we find the other ninjas, so to speak. We find everyone and inspire them to maybe work through their stress, work through that anxiety, and in turn, we'll create a better world as a side effect, like a happy side effect. So, anyway, I'll end here. Thank you so much for all the love and support you guys have given me. I appreciate it. It's been a privilege and honor for me here, Kevin the Ninja, running and gunning on the Moto Dojo. We're victorious. We'll see you tomorrow, same time. So I hope to catch you then. Take care, everybody. Let's go get Tuesday. We've earned it.